Hello, hope you're having a great day. You join me on yet another morning where I actually managed to get up on time. To be honest, I felt really rested when I woke up. Hello, hope you're having a great day. And you join me on another morning where I managed to get up on time. But it could have been very different because I woke up a few times towards the end of my sleep. I woke up at about 5:30, went to the toilet, then woke up again about 6:30, went to the toilet, and then I woke up at like 28 minutes past 7, and my alarm is set for 7:30. And for some reason, I decided to get up at that point rather than just laying there for the couple of minutes I had until my alarm went off. And it's a good job I did, because somehow my phone wasn't on charge and it was dead. So yeah, if it wasn't for the fact that last night I made a point of going to bed really early, I went to bed about 10:30, I think it was. So yeah, if it wasn't for that, then I might have actually flopped this morning. Another thing I've noticed is, because today my beautiful girlfriend Kat is working, she never normally works weekends, but she's working today and tomorrow. I find that when she's not there, it gives my mind another excuse, if you like, for me to stay in bed. Because she's not there to witness me failing. Even though, I'll always admit on these videos when I fail anyway, it's just in that moment, my mind sort of, I had thoughts in my mind of, just go back to bed, because no one will know, which is really weird. And it's kind of bad in a way that Kat is a bit of a crutch in that regard, because, maybe in the moment when I wake up and I'm battling my lazy mind, just trying to desperately stay awake, there's a part of me that's wants to show off to Kat, or, make Kat proud of me. And yeah, that's not there when she's not here, right? Now, I've actually noticed before that Kat is a bit of a crutch when it comes to me going out and meeting strangers to film their cars for the other channel. I definitely feel more comfortable talking on camera, even when I'm around the garage, actually, than when I'm on my own. So, Kat can be a bit of a crutch, in that way as well. And a crutch is never a good thing, being a drug addict, a crutch of mine used to be cocaine. For instance, when I used to go out partying and stuff, cocaine was a crutch that enabled me to come out of my shell and be confident and start talking to people and whatnot. So, I understand that crutches are no good. Obviously, I'd rather have my girlfriend being a crutch and making me a bit more confident on camera rather than having cocaine making me a bit more confident. Obviously, one's way more healthy than the other, but it's always good to acknowledge when you have got any sort of crutch in your life, because ultimately you can't overcome anything that you haven't acknowledged. So it's just something I sort of noticed this morning, and then it's sort of made me acknowledge the fact that, she is a crutch when it comes to filming and stuff as well, which is obviously a totally different situation than when I'm trying to wake up in the morning. But really proud of myself that I managed to get up on time today. I'm really looking to get super busy in my MacBook today, editing the next video on the car channel. That video is just so intense in terms of the editing. I've put hours and hours and hours into it already, and it still needs quite a lot of work, but I'm hoping to get that out this evening. Don't normally put videos out on a Saturday, but I did last week. And what I found is sort of last Saturday I didn't get many views on the video when it went out, but then the next day on the Sunday I did. And I always put my videos out in the evening, so it kind of, I'm only basing it on one video, but it kind of means that anything I'm losing in terms of views on the Saturday night, I'm gaining by it being up on a Sunday morning when, people are chilling out and watching stuff. So, I think I'm going to experiment and not necessarily religiously not put videos out on a Saturday. If they happen to be ready on a Saturday, I'll put them out on a Saturday and carry on monitoring the analytics. I don't monitor the analytics that closely, probably not as closely as I should, seeing as I'm a YouTuber. But the plan is to get the video out this evening. However, I do have boxing at 12 noon, so that's my main priority, if you like. I'm going to go hard at boxing as usual. I've already been told actually when I went on Tuesday that it's Coach Joe doing the session today. So that means that the hour-long boxing session will probably be more like 2 hours long. Always get your money's worth in general at that boxing club, to be honest. But yeah, Coach Joe likes to, make the sessions longer, which is great. You get your money's worth. But it also means that it's an absolute killer. And there is always a risk, especially after boxing, that I get one of my weird migraines where I get a visual aura and, I can't see properly. So that's going to, potentially hinder how much work I can get done when I get back from boxing. But all that's in the future. It's all about focusing on the present moment, because that's all you actually have. The future doesn't exist. And right now, I am, of course, turning the camera on after I've been through almost my full morning routine. I've been for my walk around the block. I came home and wrote in my journal. I've just had a meditation session. Admittedly, I did actually start scrolling on my phone for about 10 minutes after my meditation before I picked the camera up, which is something that happens regularly, But, as I say, super proud of myself that I got up at 7:30. I've been going through my morning routine. It's actually now 9:15, so doing quite well in terms of time. Now, I'm not going to have a morning workout because obviously I've got boxing at 12 noon. One thing actually I should have had yesterday, a workout in the evening. Things have been switched up a little bit. I do normally do an arm and chest session on a Saturday evening, even, just here at home, even though I have been boxing. So maybe I'll try and, extend that workout and just make up for what I've missed. Yeah, we'll see. Anyway, right now, as I say, not having a workout because I've literally got boxing in less than 3 hours. But I do want to have a quick cold shower. Cold showers are always more weird when I'm not hot and sweaty after a workout, but cold showers are all about causing myself suffering, which is very good for me. If I can overcome standing under a cold shower while my mind and body and soul is trying to tell me to jump out, if I can get through that, then nothing in this day can beat me. And for a man, daily healthy suffering is so important, even though most people in the world spend their whole lives trying to seek comfort. But then again, most people in the world are pretty depressed and unhealthy and look like shit. And that's not how I want to live. So, all right, you joined me on the way to boxing. I did chip away some more at editing the next video on the car channel. And it just seems like the more and more I get into that edit, the more and more I realise that I've got more left to do than I thought, if that makes any sense. It is just a really intense edit, but that's absolutely fine. If I don't get it out tonight, I really must get it out tomorrow, I think. So I kind of need to at least nearly get it out tonight. Because yeah, I've got a busy day tomorrow out and about, so I won't be able to sit in all day tomorrow to edit it, that's for sure. Now, if I'm not going to get the video edited and released this evening, there is actually a car meet that I'd like to go to. So that'll be another opportunity for me to get out and, meet up with people that watch my videos and create more content. I can wave my camera at the cars that are at the meet. So, I've got options, and it got me thinking, right? The more and more I work hard and do everything that I need to do and just stay busy, the more it seems like I get in these situations where I do have more than one option as to things to do in terms of, things that are productive to do. And it's funny because, as a recovering drug addict, my mind will try and make me feel like I've got less options now that I'm living this life. It tries to make me think that I'm missing out on, getting wasted, etc., having fun, all these things that I used to consider that life was about. But yeah, just the more and more I work hard, the more and more I sort of focus on being productive, focus on being healthy, and focus on leaning into discomfort. It seems the more options I've got in terms of things to do in this new lifestyle that I've got, and that's the way it should be, because the harder you work, the more you try and be productive, the more you try and improve yourself as a human being, you deserve to have more options and more things to do. And I believe that as long as I keep striving to be as productive as I can, then the more things will come my way in terms of things to do. And when I say things to do, I don't mean, fun, I don't mean comfort, I don't mean, an easy life. I mean things to do as in more opportunities to be productive, which I believe will eventually bring me, you know, great success. But yeah, anyway, as I say, I'm on my way to boxing. It's going to be hard as usual, but I'm going to give it my all as usual. And you know what? It's funny to think that years ago, every Saturday at 12 noon, I'd still be in bed, you know, feeling hungover, maybe regretting things I would have done or said the night before whilst I was wasted. A lot of the time, looking forward to going out and getting on it again at some point, you know, during Saturday evening. Whereas nowadays, I find myself at 12 noon on a Saturday going to improve my strength, cause myself a bit of suffering, push myself, and yeah, just make myself more and more proud, which is great, you know. There's nothing I'd rather do at 12 noon than go and absolutely obliterate my body at a boxing session. And yeah, I can't wait. So I'll chat to you after boxing. All right, back from boxing, which was awesome as usual. It was with Coach Joe, so it was more of a technical lesson. And yeah, every time I do these technical lessons, it sort of highlights how much I'm lacking in terms of technique. But you know what, it's absolutely fine. You know, I'm no boxer, and I'd like to think that I'm at least getting better over time, which is what it's all about. Did my first bit of head sparring today for ages. I was ill and then injured a while ago, so I didn't do any head sparring then. In fact, I think I had a couple of weeks off of boxing altogether when I was ill. And then ever since I've sort of recovered from injuries, every lesson has been with one of the other coaches, so I haven't had a chance to do head sparring. Apart from a couple of weeks ago when I was asked to do head sparring, but I had just twisted my ankle, which I'm still suffering a bit from now. But yeah, just decided today to get in the ring. I'm worried that, you know, if I spend too long away from head sparring, it will be sort of harder for me to get back into it. And, you know, obviously I'm not very good at it. So, you know, the more time I spend not getting in the ring, then that's all sort of, you know, gains that I'm missing out on in terms of getting better. But yeah, as usual, got absolutely humbled in the ring, which is absolutely fine. There was 4 of us in total doing head sparring, and we all had sort of 2 or 3 rounds with each of us, I think it was, you know, with the 4 of us in the ring at one time. There's a girl in there called Chantel, late 20s, very small, very fit. And yeah, when she sort of gets close up and comes with an assault, like there's nothing you can do. You can't see the blows come in, and yeah, she just unleashes an attack before you even know what's happening really. And yeah, she got me with a good few blows, gave me a little bit of a headache in the moment, which, you know, has gone now, which is lucky. But yeah, it's just awesome sparring with people that are, you know, better at boxing than I am, which is pretty much everyone in the boxing class. Certainly everyone who does head sparring is better than me, which is fine. Another guy in there, Chen, who's sort of the same weight as me, I think, same sort of build as me, but a bit younger, a bit quicker, a bit better technically. Yeah, again, like once he sort of unleashes an assault, like I just end up being lost. I'm really not great at the defensive side of things, like when someone comes with, you know, a combo. So yeah, I need to work on that, because a lot of the time I'm just sort of a sitting duck, and I just have to, you know, wait for the assault to finish and then get out of there. But yeah, it's all good fun. Chen actually had, you know, his nose bleeding and stuff where it's been broken so many times, and he carried on like a warrior. I actually had his blood all over my gloves at the end, which is not a true representation of how the sparring went, because yeah, he definitely beat me. And then there was one other guy in there who, I think it was his first time sparring at this boxing club. Big guy. Yeah, it was cool sparring with him as well. You know, it's all about just getting in there, and you know, we're not there to knock each other out, but we are all there to improve our boxing. You know, loads of respect between us all, which is awesome. And yeah, I just love boxing. Like, boxing has literally changed my life, and I absolutely love it. And I was thinking actually on the way back, like, because, you know, I can witness my mind all the time, you know, trying to fill my head with thoughts, you know, a lot of the times that aren't, you know, on my side, as I've mentioned so many times on the channel. And, you know, driving home from boxing, I can hear my mind trying to sort of think negatively about the fact that I do get in the ring and get humbled almost every time. But you know what, the way I I look at it is, I've said so many times on this channel, you know, my whole adulthood, I've been a coward. You know, I've cowered away from any discomfort. You know, there's been loads of times in the past where, you know, even in sort of combat situations, you know, where I've been scared to engage, right? So maybe now, me getting in the boxing ring and overcoming that fear to actually get in there and go toe to toe with someone, maybe now I'm repaying that karmic debt for not being willing to engage, you know, in situations my whole life. You know, maybe I need to pay back that karmic debt that I've built up from being a coward, you know, and then once I've done enough of it, you know, obviously you'll get better over time. Once I've paid back that karmic debt, then I'll be in a position where, you know, I'm actually getting good enough where I'm not getting humbled. But anyway, right now I need to have myself a shower, then I'm going to have myself some lunch. Might actually drop a couple more of the turmeric capsules that I have every morning anyway, because they're anti-inflammatory and they can kind of help, you know, when it comes to pain and stuff, you know, just in case this headache is going to amount to anything. It certainly feels all right at the moment. There's something there, definitely. But yeah, I've had my head shaken, you know, from the blows today. So I don't think it's going to be anything major. Hopefully I don't get my migraine with my blurred vision. I'm going to have some salt water because that can sometimes stop that happening. But yeah, basically going to get in the shower, going to have some lunch, and then I'm going to dive into getting my head in my MacBook to crack on with some more editing, because there's still plenty to do on this video for the other channel, and I actually haven't even edited yesterday's video on this channel yet. Surprise, surprise, I'm having chicken, cheese and salad sarnies with a protein yogurt, and of course gotta have some caffeine. My diet is very repetitive, but you know, if it ain't broken, don't fix it. I'm in the best shape of my life, so my diet must be doing something right.
All right, so with hours and hours and hours and hours of editing still required on the video I've been working on for days now on the other channel, I've decided to head out to go to that car meet. Part of me did think that I should just stay in and carry on editing that video, but this is going to give me an opportunity to capture more content, opportunity to get out and meet people that watch my videos. I've had multiple messages today asking if I'm going to this meet, so I thought it was a good idea. Also, what I'm going to be filming tomorrow isn't going to be enough for a video, so I can put what I'm going to film tonight in with that to make that into a whole video, and that video should be really quick and easy to edit once I've obviously finished editing the one that I'm working on currently. So yeah, that'll give me some content in the bag to put out whilst I'm going to be quite busy next week working on the cars. So yeah, as I've mentioned, you know, in the last couple of videos, trying to focus on the bigger picture, and I think heading out tonight to this car meet, you know, I'm only going to stay for an hour or so, you know, it is the right thing to do. It does probably mean I'm going to have to sit up late tonight though, to at least almost finish editing this other video, because I'm going to be out all day tomorrow, and I really, really must upload that video for tomorrow. Like, that's a must. So, you know, it is what it is. Everything's a balance, trying to spin all the plates, and yeah, just happy to be fit, healthy and busy. All right, so I actually didn't end up filming any content at the car meet because, well, for two reasons really. It was too dark to really get any decent clips of the cars. I use a GoPro for my videos and they're not great in low light. I was considering using my phone, but my phone isn't the best either, to be honest. But yeah, the main reason was that I was just busy talking to people, you know, people that I know from the car scene, also, you know, people that watch my videos and stuff. When I go to these events, I do like to prioritise that kind of thing. You know, I want to be someone that's approachable. I actually got asked by a kid that I've seen before to like sign his backpack. He's got like loads of other YouTubers on there, like big YouTubers, and you know, I was honoured that he asked me to sign it as well. So yeah, didn't film any content, but do you know what? Because I've been so busy lately, you know, because I've been filming loads of content, I'm not desperate for content. Now, I mentioned on the way to the meet that it would have been cool to film content tonight so that I can add that to what I'm going to be filming tomorrow, but you know, I'm not in the situation where I've got nothing filmed and nothing on hand to edit. You know, I'm currently still editing a video that's taken me ages, as I've mentioned. I've also already started shooting another video, which isn't going to be in the same video as what I'm shooting tomorrow. and I'm going out tomorrow to shoot that content as well. So, you know, it's just another example of, you know, if you get up and attack the day every day and keep yourself super busy, you know, you've got options, like, in terms of what you're going to do. And yeah, it's another example of that. But anyway, I'm going to make my way home now. By the time I get home, my beautiful girlfriend will be home from work. And then it will be dinner time. And then I really need to dive into some more editing. I really need to get that video up tomorrow evening. And that means I'm going to have to nearly finish editing it tonight. But yeah, just happy to stay busy, as I say. I'm not complaining. I love my busy life. And yeah, I'm just... You know, the last few days I've been really proud of myself because I've been able to get up on time and attack the days, and it's awesome.
All right, back at home, and my beautiful girlfriend is knocking up dinner. We're having chicken fajitas, which I absolutely love, so really looking forward to that. But in the meantime, I need to have a workout because I basically kind of owe myself 2 workouts. So today's Saturday. I did boxing earlier on, of course, and on a Saturday evening, I do arms and chest here at home. However, on Thursday, I should have done arms and chest in the gym, but I basically cancelled that and did that yesterday early with Kat in the gym and did nothing on Thursday. Now, I normally have a rest on Friday evening anyway, but I had a rest yesterday evening as well. So I kind of owe myself this back session that I didn't do on Friday morning because we went to the gym to do arms and chest on Friday morning. Yeah, so I kind of owe myself that back session and arms and chest. So what I'm going to do is a kind of compromise to try and hit arms and chest and back is I'll do push-ups, which will hit my chest and my triceps. Then I'll do some bicep curls, but I'm going to do the hammer type bicep curls. Haven't done them for a while. Then I'll do some bent over rows with the bar, and then I'll do a kind of variation on bent over rear delt fly, but instead of holding the dumbbells like this with my arms straight, I hold them like this with my arms bent and, you know, do the fly bent over, which kind of feels like it hits like the mid upper back. So now that'll be 4 exercises, which will kind of hit arms, chest and back. 2 sets of each, and I'm going to bang this out super quick because, as I say, Kat is making dinner already. Got to have a shower, need to dive into doing more work this evening. So yeah, need to knock this workout out as quick as I can, you know, keep the intensity up and just bang through it. So yeah, let's go. Right, I'm going to set myself a timer, basically just to encourage me to bang through this workout without resting between sets. But also, we'll just see how long this workout takes. 6 minutes and 43 seconds. However, my screen was locked, so it took me 5 seconds maybe to type in my code before I could stop it, because I've got a dodgy button here. 6 minutes 43 seconds. Everyone's got 6 minutes 43 seconds to spare, surely. Oh my god, I love chicken fajitas. Got that mountain of protein, wide selection of sauces, plenty of tortillas, loads of cheese. I'm actually still feeling like I've got a slight headache from boxing earlier on, but yeah, I did get punched in the head quite a few times. Probably done me good. Alright, so at 10 to 1 in the morning, I've now got the edit of the video I've been working on for days on the other channel to the point where I think it's done, apart from me needing to create a teaser. Just, you know, at the beginning of those videos, I basically choose a load of clips throughout the video, usually just the sort of mess ups of me working on my car, put them together, and then that makes the beginning of the video. So I've pretty much just got to do that and then watch the whole thing through to check it, and I've just about got time to do that in the morning. But you know, at 10 to 1 I can't go to bed any later than this anyway, because I really do need to get up on time tomorrow, and already it's going to be hard. So I think I've struck the balance right. I don't want to just carry on now and finish that last bit, because then I'll be going to bed ridiculously late. And I've actually got to get up at 7 tomorrow, because I'm going to be using Kat's car to go and do what I need to, and she's working tomorrow. Very rare for her to work on a Saturday and Sunday, but she has had to this weekend. So yeah, I'm happy I've got to the stage where I am with the edit. Not happy that it is nearly 1 a.m. and I'm not going to be getting much sleep, but you know, overall, in terms of the whole day, it's been awesome. You know, another day where I've won that initial battle in the morning and got up, you know, went to boxing, which is always cool, you know, on a Saturday afternoon. What better is there to do than go and get punched in the face, right? But yeah, kept my head in my MacBook all day, went and, you know, spoke to some people that watch my videos at the car meet, came home, had another workout, had a fat dinner, spent a little bit of time with my girlfriend, and yeah, cracked on with more work. You know, a very full, very productive Saturday that yeah, I'm really happy about. And I know that I can continue on having these awesome days every day, as long as I get up in the mornings, stop being a bitch, be a man, and crack on with what I need to do, you know, and not allow my lazy mind to, you know, persuade me to stay in bed and, you know, hold me back from bettering myself day by day. But listen, that's enough talking. I really need to go and brush my teeth and get to bed. But as always, massive thanks to everyone who's tuned in. Hope this has been somewhat helpful or motivational. Feel free to say hello in the comments or get in touch through Facebook, Instagram or email. I'll be back for another video tomorrow for you guys that want to follow me on my day. So I'll chat to you then.